meditation singing bowl, sound bowl, singing bowl, mallet and cushion. I didn't get the cushion. Ordered from Dick Smith. Your item has been delivered. It sounds like shit with a stick, just saying. Thank you for your inquiry. Do not reply. Please note this is an unmonitored email account and your reply has not been received by our customer service team. If you would like to remove yourself from our mailing list, please click the link in the footer of the email that says unsubscribe or manage preferences. For new sales and support questions, please visit our help centre at help.dicksmith.com.au. See, they don't have a shop front anymore. They've got the do not reply shop front. Right? Sincerely, the Dick Smith's team. Let me show you. I do not lie. It sounds like shit with a stick. It sounds like, Sister Phillip ringing the school bell. Get inside now. Get inside. There's no vibration to the bloody thing, like none whatsoever. Get inside now. This is what the Dick Smith sound bowl sounds like, right? Does it sound any better in your hand? I can't even no, it doesn't, but I can't show you that because I need the other hand to hold my camera. And where's the cushion? Where's the cushion? And I had no idea it would be this small. The shit with the stick bowl. Sounds like Sister Phillip on a bad day. Get inside. Don't look at the boys. And you know, it wasn't delivered. I had to come and pick it up from the post office. Okay, so, you know, before I went to pick up my singing bowl, which I thought would be too big, too funny, I thought it might be so big that I should go to Officeworks first because it's much further away on my scooter, Q scooter. On my scooter, I thought I should go to Officeworks and find a new phone. So, I found this one, the Big Button M. Love that. Oh, Australian designed, Australian owned. That's novel. It's novel. And I asked the guy at Officeworks, about it. He said, look, we've designed it for people who have eyesight problems. I said, fantastic. You're speaking my language. There we go. And, I'm so happy I keep my, I don't have everything on the one phone, right? I just do telephone calls on the one phone and let them text me. I don't promise to read it. I just let them text me. If you want to have serious conversation with me, write me an email or ring me. If you, ring me on the telephone. To get a new SIM card, need to get my old number transferred. A lot of bullshit involved. All right, but I did it. And it was worth it. And I was very proud of myself. And then I went to the post office to pick up the Ding Dong Bowl. Okay, in between Officeworks and the post office, I stopped in at Kentucky Fried Chicken. You can't go wrong with Kentucky Fried Chicken. I only eat it about 3 times a year, but gee, I love it. The first Kentucky Fried Chicken I ever ate was when I went on a ferry trip with our Indian friend. Dad's Indian. He had an Indian friend. Fuck. I forgot his name. Oh my God, how could I forget his name? I'll remember it. It'll come. Okay, Dad had an Indian friend. who lived up the end of Consett Street with his 4 daughters. I suppose that's why they're related. They both had 4 daughters. One of them also ended up in Tokyo working in a hostess bar, just saying. So, so I'm sitting in Kentucky Fried Chicken. And no, I'm not. I'm standing in line, right? I'm standing in line. There's a big sign. I didn't get any of the signage because there's only so much signage, you can take when your account hasn't been verified because you lost your phone, so you can't verify it, right? So anyway, it's okay. We work with what we can. And there's 2 women around my age, I reckon, maybe even younger. But they look fucking fucked, man. They look worse than me. And that is saying something. And I know they're single because they're lonely and they're standing there in line at Kentucky Fried Chicken. And nobody loves them. And I know this. But I can't say hello and make them feel more lovable because I'm an untouchable. I'm an untouchable. So, after the post office, I go get a full chin, moustache, and actually, and nose. I didn't even know my nose was hairy, but she did my nose as well. See, when you get to 60, you start to get hairy. You start to become, hairy scary. And I let her clean up my eyebrows as long as she didn't promise to touch the few hairs that are left on the actual brow, and she promised, and she was good to her job. She talked a lot. I like that too. My last word to do not reply, dicksmith.com.au. We use the AU loosely, just like a cargo ship, really. My last word, why don't you stick to what you know? Because right now, you're not a team, you're a mafia. Yours most sincerely, Wednesday Kennedy. Always remember to press send. So this so-called singing bowl makes a very nice, very expensive candle holder without a mallet or a cushion. And, it's over this candle holder. Don't call a singing bowl a candle holder, and don't call a candle holder a singing bowl, Dick Smith. Because if you do, it's like saying a he is a she, and a he is not a she. All right? A she is a she, and a he is a he. And fuck off with your non-binary. Read a book, you motherfuckers. Anyhow, where was I? Okay, so I walk across the road from the post office and I look into the window of the shop. And there's no one there, it's empty. So I go in to get my chin, moustache. Well, it was just the chin and moustache I was worried about. She ended up sort of cleaning up what's left of the eyebrows. But anyway, that was only part of the job. I came in with my scooter and she asked me about my scooter and I said, I ride around because I get depressed. And then we got around to why I'm depressed, and then we got around to what happened to me and to my parents and how they were tortured to death at a nursing home that dares to call itself the Holy Spirit Croydon, who proclaims to be Christian and yet has no Christian values. And then, I start weeping, which is not really good during a wax. It interferes, but she didn't mind. She just slowed it down and did it in sections. Little bit, by little bit. Wax, pull. Wax, pull. Wax, pull. Wax, pull. And in between I told her my very sad story, which I was laying down. I was paying her for the waxology service. If I cried during that service, then that's my right. She did ask me a question. So you've got to think about all this shit in the real world these days, because nobody does anything for free. Most people wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. But if you pay for a service and they ask you a question and it makes you cry, that's just part of the job. I used to be a very good massage therapist in New York. I took that job. I found her on the back of the Village Voice. After 911, after the towers came down, after my mouth became a liability, after I needed a job where I had to just shut the fuck up and heal people through my hands. So I know her position. I've been there. I've been there in one of the best day spas on the east side of New York. Of course she doesn't know that about me. She doesn't know anything about me. I've had a million lives. She was a little bit psychic, I think. But she still doesn't know me. And, in the position that I'm in, because I have lived so many lives, I respect other people's jobs. They just don't respect mine. It's a little hoarded resentment right there.